Alright, we're back with more of our Tampa Bay BGM mode. We're here starting the fourth year of this. I've decided that if we win a cup in this fourth year, I will be stopping this series because NHL 15 is right around the corner, and hopefully I can find a way to record it by then. I should be getting an Elgato soon, so I can record some of that. If not, I'll probably stream it and then just upload the videos from that. I've decided as soon as I can stream, I'll definitely have better internet soon. We're just looking for forward prospects here. Let's check out the Elite League. I did make one small line change. I don't know if I said in the last video. I moved Adam Ernie up to the top line, so Simmons is now on the third line because Simmons has been more disappointing. I'm going to try and give Ernie an opportunity at some top line minutes. He also provides some of the defense that Druin doesn't necessarily have. He can be more of a dedicated defense guy, even though, I don't know, Simmons plus minus is pretty decent. So let's run through preseason first and see how things are going. I believe we're going to go up to the trade deadline in this video. I believe. I'm not too sure. I also checked all my AHL lines to make sure Sam Bennett was in them because if he... I want him to progress, even though we're not looking too far into the future. See, Simmons is doing well on the third line now, too. He's got 2 goals. McDonough's got 4 assists. We scored 10 goals in the preseason, just 2 games. Then we get shut out. That's the problem with this team is inconsistency. I have noticed that we are not a very consistent team, which would be why we are having problems with inconsistency. Now we go back and score 5 goals again. I don't really care about the preseason, though. If we start sucking in the regular season, that's going to be when I'm having the issue because that second year, that fluky year, after we won the first cup, well, I guess the only cup in this series because we didn't win the Stanley Cup in last season. We got knocked down the second round by Buffalo, who seems to be a thorn in our side. Come on, we gave you 2 great players. Could you let us at least win one time? That's going to be a game that I keep eye on throughout the year. But yeah, NHL 15 is right around the corner. I'm really excited for that game because I'm going to do an actual gameplay series with it with the Dallas Stars. I'm going to make a video talking about just their team in general too because I think Jason Spezza makes them a top 3 team in the East, and I'm really excited, or the West, excuse me. I'm really excited to use them for NHL. I'm going to break down. I'm going to do a preview video once the game itself is released, and break down exactly what my plans are and the team itself, overview, how the series is going to be formatted, stuff like that. I believe that I'm going to probably do something to that nature anyway, because there's a certain scheduling implementation that I want to make this in this franchise, VGM, whatever it's going to be called, because I want to make sure that I can play as many teams as possible. I want to spread out the home loss. Wow, Adam Murray a hat trick on the first line. I want to be sure to spread out. Oh wow, we played Buffalo back-to-back to start the season. To spread out the games evenly over 5 years outside of the playoffs, like regular season games. Because when I did the Dallas Stars BGM in NHL 13, when that first came out, I made the playoffs in the first year. So I expected to make the playoffs in every season after that, which is probably going to be the same situation in the NHL 14-15 rendition. I did a Dallas Stars BGM in NHL 14, not 13, of what I'm talking about. But yeah, a lot of new series starting soon. I believe the end of next month, Madden comes out. We are not doing so well either. I might take a look at this in a second. Madden comes out, and I want to do a series with that. I don't know if I'm doing anything for NBA, which comes out in October, I believe, September, somewhere around there. I don't know if I'm doing anything for NBA yet, outside of like a couple occasional online gameplays, because basketball is probably my least favorite sport to cover, even though I didn't. It's not like last year when NBA 2K14 came out, where I was like, I had a team I wanted to use with Magic. This year it's not like that at all. I don't have a team that I really... The only team that I can really think of that I would want to use that would be... I'd have in mind are 2 teams, which is the New York Knicks, because I like that team. Only if Carmelo comes back would I do that, though. And Milwaukee Bucks, because I like Jabari Parker in college. I'm getting way off topic, but there's really not a lot to talk about. We're early on in the season. We're doing pretty decent defensively. Our team has given up a lot of goals, though. We're scoring a lot of goals in return. We have a 500 record right now. I'm going to go through another month, go to the next scouting assignment before I assess the situation with this team. Let's look at D-man, I guess. Why not? Dub. Let's go to the dub. Even though we're at the point in this GM mode where it doesn't exactly matter if you go to the Canadian League or not, because they're pretty spread out. And as soon as I talk about Jason Spezza, he's right there. But yeah, I'm recording this right before I leave for Canada. I'm leaving for Canada actually in about 24 hours. It's 4:12 right now. I'm on a really weird sleep schedule, as I talked about in a Call of Duty video I released recently. Well, by the time this goes up, in a Call of Duty video I released recently, it has not been uploaded as of this exact time, 4:12 a.m. on the 9th of July. I'm on a really weird sleep schedule, or lack thereof, because I've been going to bed at about 7, 8 in the morning and waking up at 2, 3 in the afternoon. So it's been really weird, especially eating, because I like to eat dinner with my family like a normal family does, and they eat at like 5 and they're eating dinner, and like I just woke up 2 hours ago. I'm not really on the mood for dinner, but I'll eat with them, and then like at 10 o'clock I'll just I want another meal, but I won't eat another meal. I'll just snack, and it's really weird. Alright, so we've been doing really well recently. Outside of those 2 losses, we've won a few in a row. We won 4 of 5 at one point. We're now 10-7. We don't have any overtime losses yet, though. We're going to see where this takes us. Stamkos having a really good year so far. I believe that's, 28 points he has so far. Taves is on the Stars. It's awesome, I guess. It's also something I'm kind of concerned, or I'm kind of looking forward to seeing in NHL 15 is having a team like the Dallas Stars that has a lot of pieces in place but still has excellent financial flexibility, because Jason Spezza's contract's going to be coming off the books, and Sagan and Ben are on fair deals for a long-term contract. That's just really what I'm looking forward to. And then I'm going to do 5 years of that, and once I wrap that up, I want to move on to the Nashville Predators, because not only did they just get James Neal, but they're just a team that I've been looking forward to using because of Shea Weber, Seth Jones. Not a huge Pecorine person, and I'd probably trade him, but I like their team. I like their uniforms, really. They're cool. I always like their uniforms and their court. And they got a lot of good players, especially defensively, and it would just be about putting a forward core together that could lead them into the playoffs, as Adam Ernie actually takes over the goal lead on our team. Alright, so we are at this scouting assignment for this month, and we're going to stop and check how the team in general is doing. So I'm not aiming for any high first-round picks, so I just want to see here. Oh, whoops. What ending the series also enables me to do is put more videos out for the Diamondbacks franchise, because I want to do one more year of that. I want to do a 3rd season, and then that will wrap up about the time that Men and NBA start, or Madden and NHL start, and I can put MLB kind of on the shelf for a little bit, which I was always kind of planning on doing anyway when that time came around. So actually that first line is tearing it up ever since I put Ernie up there. So I guess that must have been the right combination. It must have been a combination of players going into it too. Let's see, point every 2 games. So these guys are over a point a game. Kucherov's up there. McDonough's and Hedman both have point every 2 games. Broussard and Carter. So the top 2 lines point every 2 games or better. It looks like the second line is very stagnant. Tyler Johnson's doing pretty much nothing. Along with Pallett and Simmons, our 4th line, Cody Kunik actually has more points than all 3 of our 3rd liners actually. Mike Green I was looking to trade, but I couldn't find anything good. 4th line is doing actually really good. Alright, let's keep going. Carter's kind of having a down year compared to what he did last year, but also there's more points going to others who are like Stamkos and Druin are scoring more. So I think I'd rather see that and just have Carter provide depth scoring. which is awesome. Brian Campbell, oh, he's signed for 4 years now. The other guy, some 50 overall. I would claim Brian Campbell if he wasn't that young because he's probably better on that long-term contract, not that young. Because he's probably a better option than Mike Green. It was ironically after we defeated Winnipeg. He probably had a point or two in that game. This freaking waiver system in this game is weird sometimes. That's why I played with waivers off for I believe I did when I did the Dallas Stars. I really wanted to continue the Dallas Stars one instead of just start this, but I felt like it was kind of it would have been weird to just continue that. I'm going to kind of leave some of the old series behind. That's why I didn't like reboot the Jets Connected franchise or whatever. And I'm not completely, back to the Diamondbacks point, I'm not completely ruling out ending the Diamondbacks series entirely, but I want to get through the third season of that, and then kind of slow down as that might turn into my, my Thursday thing, because I don't know what I'm doing in that Thursday slot long term. I'm thinking about implementing a schedule soon, so I actually know what to upload and when, and get ahead on videos. I believe I'm through next Wednesday right now, because I'm doing every 2 days next week while I'm in Canada. This video kind of serves as a channel update as well, even though it's going up Wednesday while I'm in Canada. Or not Wednesday, this will be going up way later. I might even already be back by now. Alright, so we are 21-10. Just check the standings next time the sim stops. We went over a span where we scored 10 goals in 2 games. So that's really going to boost our stats. So it looks like we're not having a problem with goal scoring, and our defense overall, I guess, has improved, because we're not giving up 8 goals a game besides that one game. Where we gave up, like, in 3 games, gave up 5 goals twice. It's ridiculous. Alright, Toronto, they have Lynn back. They're going to defeat him. Looks like that's why they're not doing so hot either. They got a kind of goalie committee. Damn, Toronto really got our number this year. They've scored 13 goals in 2 games against them. Jordan Nolan's on the Bruins. Not surprised by that. Actually commits too many penalties to be on the Bruins. Well, I guess they have McQuaid, though, so let's go here for another month. I'm just going to random places now, because it doesn't really matter. Alright, we're not up there. He's up there for wins, though. Ernie's actually second on our team in points, it looks like. Stamkos leading the league by 3. Ernie's leading the league in goal scoring, and Stamkos is second. Druin's tops in assists, so it looks like he's not scoring that many goals. So I guess Druin's really turning the playmaker. He has less than 7 goals, it looks like, or he might have exactly 7 goals. We're second in the entire league, it looks like. No, third, behind St. Louis and Florida. So I guess Florida's the team we're looking to knock out here. We're actually comfortably there. If we play at a 500 level, like, we'll likely make the playoffs. That is a 500 level from here on out, not like we finish around 500 overall. Goals for, we're best in the league, actually by quite a bit. Goals against, we're actually 10th, but that's a lot better than it was early on, I can tell. Power play is number 2, actually should be really tied for number 1, I guess, but we actually had 5 shorthanded goals scored against us, which is tied for the best. Power plays against, so we actually have a really good penalty kill, it looks like. Time shorthanded, we're the second worst team in terms of taking penalties. But the other one is St. Louis, and they're the top Western Conference team. But our penalty kill is also top 10, so it really doesn't matter. And we've actually, I believe, Washington and Vancouver both scored a ridiculous amount of shorties. And we're doing really good on the road, actually, compared to home. Home we're doing well, but away we're doing incredible, for an away record anyway. Because normally away records are around 500 even for contending teams. Alright, so we're going to go, actually let's go through the All-Star break this video, because it's not running super long. I'm predicting that Stamkos will definitely make the All-Star game, and Ernie will probably make the All-Star game, if I had to guess. And then one of our defensemen probably will too, because unless their point production's trailed off. We'll check again at that point though. I like doing half the season because actually it'll wrap up the series a little bit faster. Because that means I only have 5 total episodes left in terms of what I'm doing right now. Because actually right now, as I record this, I'm rendering an NHL video which will go up on Wednesday of next week as I'm speaking right now. It's the playoffs. Should be a couple videos ago by this point. Buffalo again defeats us in regulation as well. I want Stamkos to pick up the goals a little bit. I want to see him win a Maurice Richard, although seeing him win the Art Ross would be equally as great. Ooh, good matchup right here. This would have been a game I would have wanted to play if I was doing a game placement. Which this was supposed to be originally. But I feel like they made this game a little bit too easy compared to 13 was very difficult, like gameplay wise. We're actually on a really good streak right now. I'm actually going to stop this soon. As soon as we lose, I'll stop this sim. So we got a good chance to get Punitovs into the tops and goals against here soon. Okay, we lost to Anaheim right there. 30-13. Good God. We went on a, it was a 40 winning streak, but we won 5 of 6 and 7 of 9. So that was a really good streak right there to be on. We'll go to the All-Star game and then we'll stop sim. And then the next video will probably be through the end of the regular season, which would be a huge wrap up. Chicago again, 26-18-1, and then Winnipeg, 2-1 win over Winnipeg. I think people are gonna like the way that I format the whole Dallas series because I have an idea in mind of how I'm gonna go about gameplay for each year, how I'm gonna choose which teams to play, because it's kind of like I want to make sure that I can play every team, because I don't know if I'll ever do a GM mode with playing games again, because it is very difficult to edit hockey if you've never tried it before. Today's the All-Star game. Yes, I would like to play the All-Star game. Let's look at the East of the West, not the East. I thought about it and still screwed it up. Eberle, Taves, Perry, Parise, Nuge, Yakupov, Gaudreau, Scheifele, Tarasov, Andy Miel, David Backes, and Drew LeBlanc, Nick Leddy, Shattenkirk, Tana Voinov, Matthias Ekholm, and Stefan Elliott, with Jake Allen manning the back end. And then, and then for the East, I think the West is so much better uniform-wise. We got Ovechkin, Giroux, and Reed Boucher, Rick Nash, Stamkos, Kessel, Tavares, Malkin, Iginla, and his Bourneval Camper. Wow. McDonough made it. That's pretty much it. I don't know how did Ernie not make it? We have Punitovs in the net though, which doesn't make any sense because I think his overall went up too. Doesn't make any sense because his stats weren't that great when we looked. Oh, that's why he's gotten back up there. He's in 7th for goals against now, and he's probably leading the league in wins. Yeah. Oh, Stamkos fell out of the lead for points, but he's actually in the lead for goals. Yeah, I don't know how Ernie didn't make the All-Star game. Or Druin. I think Druin should too. Shout out to Tarasov guy. And then I'm going to wrap up the video. I'll go to San Jose really quick. See this Tarasov guy. See what he's all about. We never get there. Tarasov, 4-star, sniper, 25. Filthy shooting category, even though his accuracy is not really there. Terrible pass. Not very fast. Good body checker. Decent defensively. Could be worth looking at in the future. Not saying I'm going to trade for him, but I'm just saying down the line, might be worth a look. Oh, he's actually getting paid a lot. Hell no, never mind. Alright, let's look at points and then finish this up. I already looked at team stats last time, so I'm not going to do that again. Alright, so Stamkos has 60 points. Ernie, 48. Druin, 47. Carter's picked it up, it looks like. Kucherov has 36. Carter's 27. Broussard, 26. And then these guys are both borderline point every 2 games. Barbario's up there, too. And Cody Kunin. Yeah, it looks like we're not getting a lot of depth production, so it might be time to look to, like, massively trade that third line, because Pallett's not great defensively. And he's probably got good trade value, too, even though he's 25. Simmons definitely has got decent trade value, and Johnson, I'm just sick of Tyler Johnson because he never progressed to what he was going to be, or what he will be in real life. I guarantee he's going to be a lot better than 82 overall when he caps out, especially with 4 gold stars. He should have gotten a lot better. Shaw's been doing good as our fourth-line center, it looks like. Yeah, Green I'm probably going to can because it's last year of his deal. You don't want to kind of dump excess salary, so I'm going to scout some trades and come back next episode. Thanks for watching.